Okay, so now we are starting with what? Posterior triangle of the neck. So this is now the topic changes. This is the posterior triangle of neck. Okay, this is the posterior triangle. This is the overview. Okay, so I'll make. So what is posterior triangle of neck? Posterior triangle of neck is situated on the sides of the neck behind that sternocleidomastoid. You can see sternocleidomastoid. This is my sternocleidomastoid, and muscle behind is your trapezius. So in between these there is a triangle on both the sides. This is known as posterior triangle. Okay. So posterior triangle is located on the side of neck behind sternocleidomastoid. Okay, behind the sternocleidomastoid, and it is located between what? Located between sternocleidomastoid and trapezius. Okay, that is the posterior triangle of your neck. Posterior triangle of your neck. Okay, so what will be there if this is the trapezius? Okay, if it is a trapezius and this is your sternocleidomastoid, this is your trapezius. Okay, and this is the manubrium sternum. Okay, and this is the clavicle and scapula. Okay, so this is the posterior triangle. So what are the boundaries of the posterior triangle? So we have to know the boundary. Like in this diagram, a trapezius is on this side, so don't get confused. Okay, if you draw here also, trapezius will be there, sternocleidomastoid will be there, and here will be the manubrium, and here will be your clavicle. Okay, same thing, just right and left. Okay, so this is what posterior triangle of neck. Okay, so what are the boundaries? Boundaries are very easy. You can easily make out. So this is what? This is anterior and this is posterior. Okay, so what is the anterior boundary? This is anterior thing. Anterior boundary, this is anterior boundary of sternocleidomastoid. This is the posterior boundary, or anterior or posterior portion of the sternocleidomastoid, and it is anterior of trapezius and posterior of trapezius. Now you can easily make out the boundary. So anterior boundary will be by the what? Anterior boundary किससे है? By the posterior boundary of sternocleidomastoid. उल्टा है, एंटीरियर का बाउंड्री जो होगा वो पोस्टीरियर ऑफ स्टर्नोक्लीडोमास्टॉइड बनाएगा, और इसकी जो पोस्टीरियर बाउंड्री है दैट विल बी द एंटीरियर बाउंड्री ऑफ ट्रेपेजियस. ओके, सो दिस इज this thing. Then apex will be the point at which they are meeting at the your superior nuchal line. We have discussed in last class, in your occiput region there is a one enlarged ridge like a structure or line like of structure on the back side of your skull, that is known as superior nuchal line. Okay, so that where both of them meet, that will be the superior nuchal line, and this will be your base will be at the middle 1/3 of the clavicle. Okay, middle 1/3 of the clavicle. This is the boundary of your posterior triangle. Okay, this is the boundary of posterior triangle. Okay, Now, what will be there? So, this is the posterior triangle. Now, subdivisions. Now, first we will learn that subdivision we will learn later. Now, this triangle, any triangle, now boundary we have read. Now, any triangle or any structure, जितने भी triangles हमने पढ़े, there must be a roof, there must be a floor. Like we start dissecting from above. अगर ये triangle है, ये dead body है और ये cadaver है, we start dissecting from above. The structure which is coming on the way of our dissection till we reach the floor. यहाँ से हम अगर शुरू करते हैं तो स्किन से अगर हम हटाना शुरू करते हैं, हम जैसे जैसे लेयर्स को हटाएंगे, जो सबसे अंदर का स्ट्रक्चर होगा, which will be our floor, that will be the floor of that triangle, and what structure we have to remove serially, that will be forming the roof of the triangle. So what are the structure? You start thinking, okay, if we have to remove the skin over here, what will be the structure? What comes first? Then what comes? Then what comes? And that will be your roof of that particular triangle. Okay. So coming to the what is forming the roof? तो सबसे पहले skin, then superficial fascia. That is common for every triangle. Skin, superficial fascia, or your investing layer of deep cervical fascia. This fascia which we have read, this is investing layer of deep cervical fascia which is covering the neck like a collar or encircling the neck like a collar. So skin, superficial fascia. Now we have the in superficial fascia we have a cutaneous muscle, that is the platysma. Now platysma, then we have what? Investing layer of the cervical fascia. Okay, investing layer of the cervical fascia. Okay, so this is the, then we have what? We have many cutaneous nerves which is also present in that superficial fascia, or that enclosing in that what your deep cervical fascia. Then many lymph nodes will be there. Lymph nodes will be there. And branches from the cervical plexus. Many branches from the cervical plexus will be there. Okay. So what will be the branches? So to simplify this diagram, we'll make it like this. Simplify कर दिया इसको. So what will be there? Most important and very important content of this is a nerve. That nerve is your spinal accessory nerve. तो ये जो spinal accessory nerve है, spinal accessory nerve or cranial nerve 11. Why it is important? Because it virtually divides the triangle into two parts. Okay, that's why it is important, and it supplies. This is your what? This is your trapezius. This is your sternocleidomastoid. So this is important cranial nerve because it divides the triangle into two parts. What is the part? Other part, above part, where this nerves run, above part is you don't have to bother because nothing important is there. So this is your care-free zone. As a surgeon, you don't have to look at here where my scalpel is going because nothing important is there in this area. But as a surgeon, you need to be very careful below this nerve, where from where this nerve passes, because it is divided into, this is very, it should be very careful, this is careful zone. So you should be very careful in this area. While you can relax in this area because nothing important lies in this structure. This is partially a clear area. But here, lot many structures lie and you should be really careful about it. Okay? So that is the one important point. So that is the importance of this spinal accessory nerve, and it gives supply to both sternocleidomastoid as well as to the trapezius. So and both are forming the boundary. So it is forming a important content or important genuine content. In Gray's it's written it is the most important and genuine content of posterior triangle of neck. That is the line is written. And other important thing which is written is that this nerve is plastered over everywhere with that investing layer of deep cervical fascia. Okay, so it is plastered between that or plastered with that deep layer of cervical fascia. So while removing anything from this area, like you have big swelling here, or any patient coming to you, she has big swelling or abscess here in this area, and as a surgeon you are draining this area, but you have bunked your anatomy classes and you are not aware of this careful and carefree zone, and what you have done, ye nahi pata, and you have damaged that spinal accessory nerve. And after some time, after the healing of the wound and some time, the patient comes and she complains that she is not able to comb her hair or abduct her overhead abduction is hampered because आपको trapezius help नहीं कर रहा है because you have damaged this spinal accessory nerve. So very important question also in NEET and also as a viva it can be asked. So you should be very careful about this nerve, that is the spinal accessory nerve. So in this area you must have a idea about this area. Okay. So now coming here. Okay. So now what will be there? So what will be the structure here?